am here for you. The Bitcoin price is going crazy, and I can tell you something. The whole world will watch the up and coming Bitcoin move. I want to be talking about whether this move is going to be to the upside, whether we are going to knock out the previous all-time high at 40,700 US dollars, actually a price level which I predicted, even though our move was failing here and we got the breakout. Bitcoin seems to be back on track, and if you are actually subscribed to the MMCrypto channel, you remember that the 40,600 US dollar high shouldn't come with any surprise, because it is the Fibonacci extension level from the all-time high to the bear market low here of 40,700 US dollars. As you can see here, up to the exact dollar, we were actually predicting even 2 weeks ago and 1 week ago. So we have to evaluate whether this high here, which didn't come with a surprise, the breakdown did, but this high here didn't do it, whether this is already the high, whether this is the blow off top because there are signs, warning signs in the charts, or whether this Bitcoin breakout out of this descending triangle is actually the continuation of this bull trend up, not only to this price target, also to another price target I am going to exclusively mention here in this video. And we have to ask ourselves the question, maybe Bitcoin doesn't know the combination of the words bearish and the word pattern, because this usually shouldn't be a pattern to break out. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about what are the next moves for Bitcoin. What is our next move for Bitcoin? Because you know, I am still in my trades here. I am continuously scaling out. And I want to show you where are my next price targets for Bitcoin, my next profit-taking areas. And of course, guys, for everyone who is standing on the sidelines, I want to talk about the next potential up-and-coming trade on Bitcoin right now to take advantage of the current situation right now. Thank you so much everyone for joining. We already have 3,000 people here in the video. Smash up the like button. Let's get it to a new all-time high, because you know, guys, yesterday, and I want to urge everyone to watch this, we had an interview with Michael Saylor. This interview is already racking up nearly 100,000 views. This will soon be probably the most viewed Michael Saylor interview on the internet. Make sure you check it out if you go to our channel. This is a truly jam-packed episode here with a lot of value. I was asking him very specific questions, and this is not a joke, talking about his price prediction of 15 million US dollars per Bitcoin. Guys, you know my price prediction, my very long-term one, where I was quoting 5 million up to 10 million. This guy joined our show and he was smashing all of the other price predictions and was quoting 15 million US dollars for one Bitcoin. Watch the interview, see his reasoning, see when he is expecting that, and much, much more. Make sure you do not miss out on that. With that being said, I want to go here straight into the charts, because something crazy is happening for Bitcoin. Let's calm down, let's zoom out and see exactly what we can expect here for the Bitcoin price in the immediate short term. Let's get the likes to 1,000 here before the minute number 5 is actually approaching, guys. Thank you so much for all your support. And what you can see here is yesterday we had this rising wedge. We were breaking out, and I have to tell you guys, I was getting a little bit excited. We were going above the 40,000 US dollars. But if you are subscribed to the MMCrypto channel, you know we need an hourly candle above, check mark. We need volume support. Well, big times check mark, right? But the most important thing for a rising wedge is, because it is a bearish pattern, we need the previous resistance turning into new support, guys. This is very, very important. And as you can see, the moment we actually failed to confirm this as new support, we massively broke down. And this is something completely, and when I say unprecedented, I really mean it. We had 1 hourly candle actually with a 4,000 US dollar decline. This is why the previous resistance was not holding as new support, unfortunately. Well, then Bitcoin was back in the triangle, which was good. We had a new breakout attempt. But guys, unfortunately, the new high was lower than the previous high, and you know what that means. This means M pattern alert for Bitcoin. We didn't break the M pattern yet because the neckline is here corresponding with the horizontal support of the descending triangle. So as long as we are not breaking the horizontal support of the descending triangle, and this level is actually pretty much exactly at the 36,564 level, if we break it, and I want to start with the bearish scenario because guys, this is just the most reasonable thing to do, and then I will talk about this descending triangle breakout, which is completely beautiful, guys. Wait for it. But first of all, if we are getting a new rejection here, because we are still forming a lower high, this is a lower high than this one, and this is a lower high than this one. So let's wait and see here. I will talk about this specific scenario later on. But if we were to break down, we would still go down here to our bearish price target of 32,500 US dollars. I am personally not showing it, but this would be in the end our M pattern breakdown. However, guys, so far we are right now seeing the breakout above the descending triangle, which is actually legitimized here through this downward sloping trend line, which we were setting in since the all-time high from yesterday. And we got the hourly candle above. We are even in the next hourly candle, which was opening 15 minutes ago, getting some nice follow through. And the most interesting thing here is that, guys, and this is the moment where you really cannot make it up. You know that we at MMCrypto, we laugh when we have confluence in the charts. We laugh when we have, for example, a previous trend line being in confluence with a new measured move price target, or for example, two measured move price targets being in confluence with each other. And right now, guys, we are having something like that. And I am not telling you, wow, we are for sure going to break out here to our 43,000 US dollar price target, which I was actually quoting from all the way back here, which I was actually quoting even from earlier. I want to tell you, with this descending triangle breakout, and usually a rising wedge has a bearish bias. Well, we broke out, not successfully in the end, but a descending triangle also has a bearish bias. The thing is, we were breaking out here right now, and the question is, are we going to reach the price target? The most funny thing is that this price target from right here at the breakout is actually in perfect confluence. I am pulling it from here over to here. It's an absolute perfect up to the exact dollar, actually in this case, confluence with the measured move price target of our rising wedge breakout from yesterday, which failed. So the question right now is, are we eventually actually still going to reach the price target I was quoting from the rising wedge breakout, which failed, I have to say, I have to admit here. Are we still going to reach it maybe? Is the initial prediction eventually going to play out? Well, this is actually something where we have to back up and we have to wait for one specific confirmation point here to say this is going to happen. Because right now still, we are experiencing a breakout here for Bitcoin. We are breaking out of this downward sloping trend line of this descending triangle. However, still we have an M pattern over here. We have a failed breakout. We have this candle, which is actually, yeah, pretty much, we have this very downwards wick, which is signaling that the bulls are fighting back. That is a good thing. But in the end of the day, this could be a trend reversal here. It is not that visible on the 1 hourly, but if I were to go over to the 4 hourly, you can see here, this really looks like some kind of doji or so, where you have, after an uptrend here, some kind of a trend reversal signal. So the only way how we can say this trend reversal is not going to happen as of right now is not only us breaking here, just a second, it's not only us breaking the previous high here of this candle. No, we have to break the previous all-time high. The moment we are breaking the previous all-time high, I actually think we can reach our price target here at slightly below 43,000 US dollar. Actually a price target I was mentioning earlier. And one other reason why you should have been taking at least partial profits here, our price target was not hit yet, I have to say it as it is, but one price target was actually hit here. And this is interesting, guys. This high here, the moment where we got the rejection, is actually pretty much exactly the 4,600, 4,700 US dollar level. And this is in perfect confluence. Do you remember actually how I was mentioning after the price target is before the price target. And when I was telling you after we hit the 38,000, we have to quote the next one. And if you are pulling this one here from the all-time high to the bear market low, and you're pulling it all the way over here to our price action, then you can basically see that we hit this price target up to the exact dollar. This price target is actually the 2.272 Fibonacci extension level, the price target I was mentioning in the video 3 days or 2 days ago. We hit it up to the exact dollar. So at every single price target, usually we should be taking some profits. If you didn't take some profits, could be still fine, because we are right now approaching a new breakout. But we have to break the previous high in order to confirm that we are probably going to hit our 42,800, 900, 43,000 US dollar level. We are always taking profits before that. And of course, I want to talk about my old trades, about my new trade, and much more importantly, about my up and coming trade for Bitcoin. How would I actually be ruling this situation? And first of all, I can tell you one of my next trades for Bitcoin. The first of these next trades, the other one I am going to mention later on in that video. By the way, guys, we have 6,000 people watching, only 1,200 likes. Yesterday's video, yesterday's live stream got 17,000 likes. I mean, just go over there and check it out. We got 17,000 likes, and now we have 1,200. Come on, guys. We see a quick wick to the downside and we are not liking a video anymore. I know you can do it. Anyway, my first out of these two trades I wanted to mention in this video is actually this one here. And of course, we have to be cautious, especially in bearish bias patterns. Just as I said yesterday, it is extremely important to confirm the previous resistance to be new support, because in the moment we are not confirming it, in the moment we are not bouncing from there, we are seeing something like this. And the same thing actually goes for a descending triangle, where we have horizontal support and descending resistance. And in the moment we are going to go down, and this is actually something I am hoping for. If we are getting a rejection here, I want the previous resistance to turn into new support. If we are getting a bounce here, this will be a very, very good signal. This will be the moment I would trade a volume supported bounce towards the upside, all the way up to our bullish price target of 42,825 US dollars. In the moment we are breaking down, actually, if we are breaking down here and going below our downward sloping support now, not confirming the support, I am expecting a significant, a massive washout, because in the end of the day, guys, still we had a big rejection, a volume confirmed rejection here. We still have this bullish wick here, but in the end of the day, this could have been a blow off top. The next high was lower than the previous high, actually marking here some kind of an M pattern. If we are breaking the previous neckline, this could mean that we are going to get a huge rejection to the downside, actually a massive one, at least to the 32,800 US dollar levels. So I do not want this bearish scenario, of course, to come into place, but eventually at one point of time it has to come into place. This low is lower than the previous low. This high is lower than the previous high here, and it is also lower than this high here. So on the hourly, we are in a downtrend here. This low was slightly lower than this one. The highs are lower, the lows are lower. So we need to break the previous all-time high here at 40,500, 40,600 US dollars to confirm that we are turning the hourly bear trend here over back into a bull trend. And so far it looks actually good. We are breaking out of this descending triangle. And let me take a quick sip here. My throat is dying out. I'm truly grateful for everyone joining us here. We have so many likes already. We have more than 6,000 viewers here. This is truly amazing. And you know the deal, guys. We are the most supportive and the most profitable community in the world. I really hope that everyone here yesterday waited for the breakout confirmation. And if you didn't, well, this is just one maybe not profitable trade if you got stopped out here out of so many profitable trades. If you actually waited for the confirmation, big shout out to you. Also big shout out to you if you didn't wait for it. But of course, in bearish bias patterns, it is always good to wait for a confirmation here of the previous resistance, which is then turning into support. And sometimes we are standing on the sidelines because, for example, here, in this descending triangle. I am personally waiting for the confirmation here. But sometimes Bitcoin just goes crazy. We are not confirming the breakout and I'm standing on the sidelines. But this is completely fine for me because I want to avoid these situations here where the liquidations or stop hunts are coming. And it is very sad, of course, for many people in the market. But in the end, for me, it's not sad to stand on the sidelines because Bitcoin breaks out here and goes higher, doesn't confirm the previous resistance, which is then turning into support. Well, I'm standing on the sidelines, but we have to keep in mind, we are standing on the sidelines with Bitcoin because we are trading Bitcoin settled futures. If we are standing on the sidelines with Bitcoin, this doesn't hurt at all. Bitcoin goes higher, we still make profits. It's just not leveraged profits, right? So please keep that in mind, guys. This is something very important to note. Before I am going here into my next content points, into my next price targets, because I want to quote a price target for January, February, which will probably completely blow your mind. I know that I am saying mind-blowing maybe way too often, but this one, I really mean it, guys. First of all, I wanted to remind you, if you're actually also trading Bitcoin, or if you're standing on the sidelines right now, well, you might as well, especially if you want to support us, take advantage here of the $700, nearly $700 for free in the video description down below. If you go below the video and you click on more, you find Bybit, Phemex, Dudex. I'm personally trading the most on Bybit here. You get here nearly $700 for free. If you just click these links here very easily, and after clicking the link, you just press, I will show it to you. You just press, I've actually signed in, so I cannot show you. You put in your email address and your password, and after 20 seconds, you get your own account. And after your initial deposit, you get here up to $700 for free. You can use the free bonus and you can trade with that on the exchange and withdraw the profits from this completely free trade, basically also for free from the exchange. And if you lose the trade, well, you lost your bonus, right? I am personally also trading on free margin every now and then. Sometimes I even had complete trades here on free margin, and well, if you get wiped out, fine. If you make a profit, amazing, right? So use the links down below. You get a bonus, we get a bonus. I think this is a fair deal. Bitcoin is actually, and guys, I don't get it. Like, Bitcoin is getting follow through right now, and I want to show it to you. So let's go over here to the hourly candle. What you can see here is, and by the way, I have a dinner in the sky or a lunch in the sky very, very soon, but I want to continue here quickly with you because Bitcoin is getting this follow through, and let's govern the price action. Let's see here what is actually happening right now, because as you know, I have a very good timing here in going live. The moments I go live are usually the moments when Bitcoin is going completely vertical. This is why you are subscribed to the MMCrypto channel. This is why you are smashing up the like button towards a new all-time high right now. Make this one go blue. Make Bitcoin go to the moon, guys, right now. So please also go over, press the red subscription button, make it go gray, press the bell and press on all, because if you are actually pressing on all, you make sure that you get the notifications in the moment it is necessary. And guys, we just hit 40,000. Let me show it to you. We just hit 40,000 again. The Bitcoin price is getting follow through. This breakout here of the descending triangle is actually right now kind of solidifying. We need to break the previous highs here, and the price target of the specific breakout is actually whopping. Oh, I already did it. This is how nervous I am. I am not in a specific new trade here. I'm just nervous because I'm happy about Bitcoin breaking new all-time highs. One thing actually, Michael Saylor, is the higher the price goes, not the higher the risk is, the higher the price goes, the lower the risk is. And he is right. But this doesn't apply to traders. For traders, the higher the price goes, the higher the risk is, of course. But I am primarily a hodler. The biggest position of mine is actually in a hodling portfolio. And of course, the higher the market cap goes, the better the network effects are, because the more billionaires we are onboarding, the more billion-dollar institutions we are onboarding, the more potential merchants, fundamentally very important, we are onboarding onto Bitcoin. Because the higher the market cap, the more the value for these people is, and the better the incentive structure get. And this is a positive feedback loop, actually, circling back to the fundamentals, making them better and then making the price higher. This is why Bitcoin is continuously going higher here on a yearly basis. Very, very important to understand. The Bitcoin price is right now actually breaking the 40,000 US dollar levels. If we are breaking above this high here, actually the likelihood will be very high, also breaking the previous high here, where we got actually resistance perfectly at the level I was predicting here for the last few days here, the 2.272 Fibonacci retention extension level. Make sure you are subscribed to the MMCrypto channel. Right now we see Bitcoin is just crushing through that, and we have to ask ourselves the question, where is this going to end? I will go back into the charts very, very soon. This is, of course, a very crucial moment, and I want to be here for you. I want to be sharing with you exactly what is in my mind right now when it comes to the Bitcoin price. I want to share with you also my up and coming trade. But I mean, we have to take just a moment here and think about what was happening recently. I mean, just a few months ago, we were at 3,800 US dollars. Now, once again, for the second time, we crushed the 40,000. And Bitcoin just doesn't stop. And every single retracement here is just between 5 to 20%. What is happening here? Why are the bulls buying up every single Bitcoin? Who are these bulls? I was recently showing you this one statistic from Glassnode where we saw that the number of whales, actually, the number of entities holding more than 1,000 Bitcoin, the big money of more than 40 million US dollars in their wallets, they are accumulating more and more Bitcoin, even at these prices right now. And I am asking myself, where is this all going to end? Right? I mean, it's crazy, guys. I just wanted to show it to you here once again because this specific statistic is getting crazier as the time passes. I will go back into the charts very, very soon. But I want to show you here one of my favorite indicators before we are continuing here because, man, I mean, I cannot even stress in words what is happening here also on-chain for Bitcoin. Let me go quickly here into the chart and then I'm going back into the price action as of right now. You can see here the gray line is the Bitcoin price. The orange line is the number of entities holding more than 1,000 Bitcoin. And I mean, you can see here, of course, these rails, it's the smart money. They are accumulating throughout bear markets, right? Then they are rolling off their bags, throughout before the blow off top. They did the same actually right here before the Mt. Gox crash came. Waves were loading off their back. But I mean, guys, right now they are continuously continuously accumulating Bitcoin. And the thing is, this is the smart money. Let me zoom into here the last 12 months quickly. Let me zoom into the last 12 months, and you can see here, especially right now. Even though the Bitcoin price is pumping, more whales are buying. And throughout, here, guys, I am telling you, throughout the last week, we accumulated from the whales from 1,950 entities holding more than 1,000 Bitcoin. So 1,950 addresses holding more than $40 million in Bitcoin as of right now. They rose to a whopping number of, look at this, guys, and here I am not joking with you, 2,087. So here, 130 new multi-million-dollar entities joined the Bitcoin space. We are talking about 140 times 1,000 Bitcoin. This is crazy, guys. Here we are talking about billions being accumulated in Bitcoin throughout the last week from smart money, actually. I have the proof here from the Bitcoin blockchain. And the question is, why are these people still accumulating after Bitcoin rose? Yeah, I don't know, like 40% within like 2 days, 30% within a day or so. This is crazy. We are at 40,000 US dollars. And this is, of course, completely insane, because usually you might say, well, the higher we go, the riskier we are, and the more we should actually sell our bags. Let me actually make a quick evaluation here, because I wanted to check something. This might be very interesting. So what we can see here is kind of a double bottom. This one is actually lower than this one, but they are so close to each other that we could. And here, guys, I want you to be a little bit cautious, but at least we could think that this might be a double bottom for Bitcoin. So maybe we could say that, yeah, this is a double bottom for Bitcoin, and a double bottom is something bullish. And of course, this is something what we can keep in mind. Now, let me just pull this one here like this, and we have back the descending triangle where we actually broke out here a few moments ago, basically half an hour ago, and we are already up from 39,000 to 40,000 US dollars. So we have to ask ourselves the question, are we going to break the previous high here? But more importantly, are we going to break the all-time high? Because if we are breaking the all-time high, I can tell you, I am very, very certain, not 100%, of course, I always have to say it, but I am very, very certain that we are going to reach my bullish price target of 42,850 US dollars eventually. Actually, the price target I was quoting from yesterday, from this specific breakout from the rising wedge here, which failed, which got rejected exactly at the Fibonacci extension level. So if we are knocking out this specific price target, this is the next one. And many people are asking me right now, well, Chris, 43,000, this is so boring, right? It is not boring at all. This is actually a few thousand US dollars move. But I have something else, because after the price target is before the price target. Because if we wouldn't quote a new price target after reaching the previous one, we would be just standing on the sidelines, and we wouldn't get all the appreciation in our trades with the Bitcoin price going higher. Of course, we are taking continuous profits here just in case we are wrong, or just in case the trend reverts. We want to have our profits taken in Bitcoin here to make sure that we are in the markets right now when the Bitcoin price is going lower. But of course, we want to be prepared for the breakdown. But the most important thing is, of course, what is the next price target here, which we can actually reach within January. And here, guys, I can't believe myself that I am quoting this price target, but I just have to do it. It is my job to do so, because I don't want you to be standing on the sidelines and take 100% of, you should be taking profits, but not 100% of your profits, because we want to get this appreciation. And I want to show you, before I go back into the charts, that the next one is a round one, and the round Fibonacci, besides the golden ratio here, the round ones are the most significant ones. The next one is the 3x Fibonacci extension level from the all-time high to the bear market low, and this one is a whopping 52,394 US dollars, guys. Can you believe that this is actually a price target which you can quote, and which would just require another 27% increase only? I mean, of course, guys, we have to step back, we have to stay calm, we have to take profits actually at the level of 40,700 yesterday, and then of course at 42,850 US dollars. But the matter of fact is, Bitcoin is going higher. Bitcoin has higher lows on the 4-hourly. Bitcoin has higher highs on the 4-hourly. We are in an established bull trend. The trend is our friend until the end. And unless proven wrong, we have to stay bullish. And I am going back here into the hourly chart, and you can see that we knocked out already the previous high here, the failed rally towards the upside, which was giving us this M warning. So I can already put this away. We already wicked above. Of course, we need an hourly candle above, but this is already something good. The next one here would be the all-time high. We have to break the all-time high, and Bitcoin is approaching the all-time high. Can we actually reach the all-time high within the live stream? I mean, guys, smash up the like button. If we are getting here to 5,000 likes before the all-time high, I think that could be a very good sign for 5,000 likes, $50,000, right? Hopefully. Of course, I'm bullshitting a little bit. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for so many people joining here. I will be going back to the charts, and I want to show you, of course, also what would be my next up-and-coming trade here, updated from the current price action. But I wanted to sit down a little bit, relax, answer a few of your questions, and then just in like 2-3 minutes go back to the charts. By the way, I need a small drink here from my bottle. So please smash up the like button. And one thing here, before I go into my next price targets, my next price predictions, and my next potential trade for Bitcoin, I wanted to ask you guys, since we are a very supportive, profitable, and a very supportive crypto community here, if you could not only smash up the like button, leave your thoughts down below. The best thing, the most supportive thing is actually if you go below the video and you press the share button, you take the link and you share it with your friends, you share it with people you want to do something good for. If you share it with your friends in the community, on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on Twitter, on Telegram, wherever, you have my biggest appreciation. And whenever I see someone of you tagging me or so, I see it myself. I mean, sometimes I'm missing it, but if I see it, I give you a like, I give you some signs of appreciation. Thank you so much for sharing our content, because YouTube loves if you are creating these backlinks in the end. We are the backlink army, so to speak, and this is what makes our channel so great, and this is what makes us to the most viewed crypto and Bitcoin channel in the world. I can't believe that I'm saying that. Anyway, I want to go back to the chart here. Wow. Beautiful. I want to go back to the chart and to talk with you actually about what is happening with Bitcoin, because we are still at 43,000 US dollars. And maybe this is the moment where I can recap a little bit on my specific trades here right now. And let's have a look at Bybit, at Phemex. And as you remember, I have this trade here actually open. I traded the breakout from the from the 22,000, where is it? Come on. From the 23,800 US dollar level. That was, I think it was a symmetrical triangle breakout. This one is right now in realized profits, 190,000 US dollars, unrealized profits, 187,000 US dollars. Very, very nice trade. I'm proud of it because it was a beautiful confirmed breakout. Let me go over to the next trade here. This one I opened at 15,000 US dollars. And here, this trade is already at 530,000 US dollars in accumulated profits, realized and unrealized. And wow, I have to go back to the chart. Look at this. Bitcoin broke the previous all-time high, guys. Smash up the like button right now. Come on. Can we get 5,000 likes here live in the video for us reaching the all-time high, guys? I know we can. Bitcoin just broke it. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy, guys. And I mean, even if you are not in a trade, I want to talk about the next trade if you are not in a trade, of course. But even if you are not in a trade, we are reaching an all-time high. Be happy about it. This is actually to be expected. Maybe not as fast as that. I didn't expect it to happen that fast, but we all expect Bitcoin to hit $40,000 because my price prediction is $5 million for Bitcoin eventually in a few years, maybe even higher in today's purchasing power. Michael Saylor's prediction is $15 million. So inevitably we have to reach 40,000. Inevitably we have to reach 100,000. The only question is always when. And right now we see institutional FOMO, which is unprecedented as of right now. We have never seen something like that. And wow, guys, look at this. We are right now, we reached 41,000 US dollars, 41,000 US dollars. And I want to make a new experiment with you here. Let's make the most liked, wow guys, so crazy. We are making a lot of noise. Let's create the most liked Twitter post here we ever had in the history of Bitcoin. I want to post here, Bitcoin new all, wait. I will post it here. Please go over to Twitter and let's make this one here the most liked one. Let's make the MMCrypto community be visible for the whole world. New all-time high. Lovely bulls. And let's put a yellow heart behind it. And guys, please go over. I will post it in a few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, guys. Let's make this one legendary. Let's see how many likes we can get on that one. A new all-time high. We have to celebrate every new all-time high, guys. This is very important. 300 likes already within a few seconds. Let's see here. 12 seconds, 600 likes. Guys, this is insane, guys. This is insane. We are making noise here in the space. We are making noise in the space, guys. We have 1,000 likes here, 1,000 likes already. Thank you so much. This is crazy. You are amazing. Half a minute and 1,000 likes. This is crazy. I am so grateful for you guys. I don't think this has ever happened here for Bitcoin. This is crazy. Bitcoin is writing history and we are writing history. Thank you so much for that. And I mean, guys, come on. This is completely insane. Bitcoin reaching a new all-time high, 1 minute and 1,500 likes nearly here. So let's wait and see here. Bitcoin already dipped above. And even, this is what I want to tell you, even if we are breaking down here, as long as we are holding the previous lows, we have to hold the previous lows. This is a given. At 36,000 US dollars, this is so far away already. But even if we break down, as long as we are holding the previous lows and staying in a higher low trajectory, or at least in a higher, in the same low trajectory, a triple bottom here or whatever. Even if this happens, of course, the more often we actually test it, because this was support also over here, the more likely it is going to be broken. But as long as we are staying above, we already wrote history, or we already rigged above. This is already a higher high for Bitcoin, and no one in the world can take away this higher high for Bitcoin even after a breakdown. And a higher high is something bullish. We are on the hourly candles just right now back into a bull trend. It is official right now. And this is of course a reason to be bullish, even though we always have this risk of a long squeeze here, because we are overextended, we are overwhelmingly bullish, and the RSI is the highest in the history, or like in the last seven and a half or so years. In the last 7 years, the RSI is actually the highest we have seen it. So in the end of the day, and I am like a broken record, a blow off top is going to happen or a significant retracement, but the history has just shown us, at least the most recent history has shown us that these retracements are usually happening very fast, they are very brutal, and this is actually what I'm also expecting for the eventual blow off top which is going to happen. I think this retracement is going to be very fast down, very brutal, shake out all the weekends, because the later the people join and the more dump, I don't mean the people are dump, but the more dump money is actually joining the space, the faster they are actually shaken out. And we have a lot of new people joining the space. I love every single one of them. They are not dump money for me, but that's the normal term here. The more people are actually joining here, the faster they are shaken out. So I think we are going to see more of these very big red candles to the downside, them being shaken out, and then Bitcoin actually retracing up. So if back in the days in 2017 we had like 4 weeks corrections of 40%, 45%, maybe now I actually think these corrections might be only 2 or 3 weeks, maybe even lower, and then still we can see everything between 20 and 40%. So far we only got 20% retracements, and Bitcoin is actually back to this upwards trajectory, and we are getting so close to my bullish price target of 42,800 US dollars. This is truly amazing. We are getting very close to 5,000 likes. Thank you so much for that, guys. This is amazing. Let me continue here quickly here with my trades, because as you know, I opened this trade here over on Phemex approximately at 15,400 US dollars. This was also a breakout of this symmetrical triangle right here. This is the daily candles on the 4-hourly. It was a beautiful symmetrical triangle. I traded this breakout here towards the upside. So I already took 263,000 US dollars in profits, and I have 270,000 US dollars in unrealized profits. Maybe live in the video I will take some more profits over here, but this is not the most important one to take profits on, because the most important one to take profits on very soon at the 42,800 US dollar levels, or maybe even below, is actually this one here, because this one is right now at 412,000 US dollars in a profit. And let me quickly refresh that, because it seems like that, yeah, here, perfect. 412,000 US dollars in a profit. And as you remember, I already took 7 Bitcoin in profits here. 7 Bitcoin in profits are already, how much actually? 7 times 4, 280,000 US dollars in profits I already took here. So this is actually a 700 US dollar, 1,000 US dollar profit take. And I want to take from only $280,000 in profit taken a little bit more over to my realized profits. Of course, I have here a low liquidation price. And of course, this liquidation price is probably not going to get triggered, but I will be using these Bitcoin, of course, to get into a new long trade here at lower price levels. And last but not least, of course, my legendary trade. I will be talking about maybe your potential next legendary trade, because this one just approached 700,000 US dollars in accumulated profits here. Completely amazing. And as you can see here, Bitcoin just hit a new all-time high. And Da Vinci is usually saying, show me a new high, I'll show you a buy. And he is completely right with that. But we, of course, have to distinguish here. When we are hitting a new all-time high, you shouldn't go into a high leverage trade on the 15 minutes or the 5-minute candles. But when we are reaching a new all-time high, this is for sure always a good time to buy, at least for the next 5 years. Because if you buy Bitcoin right now, maybe next week you are wrong. Maybe in a month you are wrong, and you make actually losses on that. Maybe even in 2 months, you still make losses because Bitcoin retraces down for 2 months. Unlikely in my opinion. But in 1 year, in 5 years, in 10 years, this was an amazing decision. Even if you go and you buy Bitcoin right now, this is actually what I am thinking here. So if I wouldn't be exposed to in Bitcoin, I would start buying today, and I would buy in next week. I would buy the week afterwards. Please keep that in mind, and please keep in mind that we always should have the vast majority of our holdings in a long-term holding portfolio. So Bitcoin is here continuously above 41,000 US dollars, and I can't believe it, guys. I will very soon answer some questions here before I go into my next trades. I was just showing you my earlier trades here, and I want you to keep in mind, guys, if you want to be supporting the channel and on top of that get $700 for free, then just go below the video, in the video description. If you click on more, you get $700 in accumulated bonuses for free. And if you click these links after setting up your own account, takes 20 seconds after your initial deposit, you get $700 for free, and you can use it for your own trade here, for your next trade for Bitcoin, and you can withdraw the profits from this free trade for free. Bitcoin is in a massive uptrend. Let's go just for fun to the 15-minute candles. Look at this, we are pumping. Let me go for fun to the 1-minute candles, 5-minute candles, and now let me go for fun to the 1-minute candles. And as you can see, the 1-minute candles are the craziest of them all, and Bitcoin is just continuously here pumping. Never, never, ever trade the 1-minute candles, guys, in my opinion. If you're extremely experienced and you know what you're doing, you can trade it. I know Da Vinci is trading them sometimes, and he is extremely experienced, but if you are not, don't do it. Anyway, guys, on the hourly, we are getting the breakout, and we are getting closer and closer to my bullish price target of $42,800. We just hit 5,000 likes. Thank you so much. Let me quickly check. I have a dinner in the sky, or a lunch in the sky, actually, where I have to leave in 10 minutes. So let us quickly continue here, guys. Smash up the like button and answer me some questions before I go back into the charts, and in the very end of the video, show you here a next potential trade for Bitcoin, and especially where you could open your next legendary trade for Bitcoin, as I opened it at $9,000. So, any other questions? 41,000, Ethereum TA in the next one. I will maybe also send you a tweet or so. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. My Instagram is actually Chris MMCrypto with the blue verification check mark. You should follow me there. I'm also posting daily stories also about the Bitcoin price, potentially in the future, also in the Ethereum price. And you know what, guys? Let me go back to the charts. Let me quickly evaluate Ethereum, because I want to know what's happening there. I am holding a lot of Ethereum, actually, a lot for my terms personally. Because I believe in the long-term vision of Ethereum. And by the way, guys, if you didn't watch the Michael Saylor interview I made yesterday on my channel here, make sure you watch it, because he was also sharing his thoughts about Ethereum. For the first time, guys, this is a very, very exclusive interview, which you for sure do not want to be missing out. I will really urge you guys to watch this video. It is a very, very important one, and I am asking him for his price predictions. Usually he is not answering these questions, guys. I watched all interviews. He never answered the questions about price predictions. Now he did. So make sure you watch this video until the very end, where he is going to share that. And I kid you not, guys, it is an amazing one. This video actually already has in the YouTube backend more than 100,000 views. Let me go over here. You can see Ethereum is going higher and higher, but still not reaching the all-time high. I am telling you guys, if Ethereum reaches the all-time high and breaks through it, that will be insane for Ethereum, and then we are going to see very, very high gains. One thing I wanted to tell you is that, at all-time highs, we usually get first a rejection. So if we are getting here a rejection, this is bullish, because then we can actually form something like this, and that would be a handle. If we are breaking out of this cup and handle formation, the price target, the breakout price target, I mentioned that yesterday, would be $2,750. So we want this rejection actually out the all-time high. If we are breaking through it, I could imagine a big washout. So be careful here about Ethereum. I am very bullish on Ethereum, but in the immediate short term, of course, crazy things can happen. And for Bitcoin, please keep in mind, if you traded this, congratulations to you. I just made the tweet here earlier on my channel. I updated you exactly at the breakout at $39,170. I personally didn't jump into that specific trade. If you traded this one, amazing. But if you didn't trade it, wait, because if a rejection is going to come, we are going down and confirming the previous resistance, which is then turning into support with a volume supported bounce. This is the moment, no matter where I am, even if I'm on a highway, as long as I'm seeing it, I will open my own trade here and I will close it over here at 42,800. I will completely close it down 100%, guys. Make sure you stay patient if you are not in the trade. If you are in the trade, big congratulations to you. Big shout out to you. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I have to leave because I have a dinner in the sky and I don't want the lift to leave without me. Thank you so much for watching. You're the true crypto family. Thanks for liking. Thanks for watching until the end. Thanks for sharing this video with your friends. And if this video gets, after 24 hours, more than 10,000 views, more than 12,000 views, I can tell you something. The likelihood maybe increases for the next Bitcoin green candle to be as big as this Burj Khalifa tower. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I truly love you. You're the best crypto family in the world. You are the reason why I'm waking up in the morning and I have a smile on my face. I truly appreciate that. And I will see you very soon, probably today, at the next one of MMCrypto. And as always, guys, as always, bye-bye.